My name's Lily. I'm 18 and I'm a freshman at Louisiana Tech.
I'm Dylan Sweat. I'm 19 and I'm a freshman.
My name's Shelby. I'm 18 and I'm a freshman.
My name's Bailey. I'm 18 and I'm a freshman.
Probably every day.
I get on pretty often, at least once a day. Not like crazy often, but just scroll through, check if I'm bored. That's pretty much it.
According to my screen time, the last 7 days, I've got on social networking for 19 hours and 32 minutes.
I mean, I'm not even a lot. I know I do.
Yes.
All the time. Never fails. If I go on social media, it will, without a doubt, be on there in some way, shape, or form.
I see negative content in a way that it can give off a negative feelings to people.
Yes, quite a bit of it, actually.
Just a lot of like fake news and like just like hateful stuff that's just like negative that doesn't want to like it doesn't bring up anyone. It's just kind of just like makes you like sad. It's like, oh, this bad thing happened, this bad thing happened, all bad things happen.
It's mainly just people feel really strongly about their opinions, and so they end up turning that focus on someone else has a different opinion and make it really negative instead of having just like an actual discussion about their opinions.
So I think that the negative content is when they say the perfect image is a certain way, knowing that only like 5% of the population looks that way. So the rest of the 95% of the population is going to feel negative about themselves for not looking that way.
There's a lot of unrealistic expectations put out there about people's lives, and they don't really show everything that's going on with them. They only show the good things. They don't really necessarily show everything.
Probably every time I'm on social media.
At least once a day, there's always one person that's just gonna be on there and just they just go hard, basically.
So I guess about every time I get on social media, when I'm just scrolling through Instagram, scrolling through Twitter, just scrolling.
Probably every day. Like, it's a very common thing to do.
Not me per se, just because I feel like I've grown up on social media, so I've always seen it. So you kind of just learn to adapt to it and turn a blank eye to it.
Not necessarily. Like, I may disagree, but nothing really phases me that much. It's not that big of a deal.
So I personally don't take the negative to heart. I don't care that much.
I used to. Whenever, like, I saw everybody was going out and doing these things that were so cool and so amazing. And really, we didn't really do anything. So I was kind of like, bummed out. But now I'm just like, whatever. Like, it doesn't matter.
I think it just brings people down, just always seeing negative information. Like, there's never anything like positive on social media, or at least not on like trending pages. It's always like negative information, and it's not always like right information. It's just like kind of brings people down.
No, it shouldn't affect society. If you let that get to you, then it's just sort of like you're playing into their game. The more you let negativity like affect you, therefore just, in my opinion, spreads more negativity.
For some people with self-esteem issues and they scroll through and see the perfect body type for a male and a female or whatever, they will take it to heart because they'll feel pressure to look that way, and it can lead to depression in some instances.
Yes, it does affect society because it puts all these unrealistic expectations on people and how to live their life, when in reality it's their life to live, and if other people don't like it, then it doesn't matter.
I think that there should be more like funny stuff on social media, like more lighthearted stuff. I feel like every time I go on to Twitter, I just see like very negative information about just America, the world, just like the way everything's running. And I feel like there's also like positives I feel like should be brought to attention too.
No, I just sort of wish people would like discuss more often instead of just argue, which there's a huge difference that a lot of people just don't acknowledge. Like, I would value actual discussion on social media about things instead of just having your opinion and then thinking that automatically your opinion is the only right one.
I guess it would be good to see a change in where if they would have more body positivity posts where it just doesn't matter what you look like. You don't have to look the size 2 model, but yeah.
Yeah, people just need to stop like being so like, I don't want to say mean, but yeah, mean about how people act on there and like what they post, because everybody can post what they want to post. It doesn't really matter, but like if you're rude about it, that kind of just makes you like a rude person, you know?
I think that society in general just needs to start putting more positive information on social media since everyone basically uses it nowadays. We shouldn't have so much negativity if that affects us, whether we like to admit it or not.
In conclusion, negativity is on social media. If you don't want to see it, don't go on to social media. And if you want to see a change, start actually discussing things with people and not argue with them.
Spread the love.
Yeah, people just need to chill out, you know? Like, it is what it is, but if people like understand and try and realize how everybody feels about certain things, then everything